Imagine looking up at the night sky, a vast ocean of stars, each filled with secrets older than time itself. And imagine being the first human to decipher those secrets, to take the first bold step into the great unknown. I am Arhan Kotian, and today I'm going to take you through humanity's greatest adventure, our quest to explore space. So, how and when did the space sector even begin? It all started by a person called Robert H. Goddard, who was always fascinated by science and technology since his teenage days and constantly read books on it. So, a pivotal moment occurred when he read the book War of Worlds by H.G. Wells. After reading this book, he started to dream of ways a rocket could escape the Earth's gravity. To pursue this dream, he went to the Clark University, where he experimented on different designs for his rocket. He then landed upon a design which had a simple cylindrical shape and was 3 meters tall. He called it Nell. For multiple days, he tried convincing his aunt to use her field to launch this rocket, and then she said yes. Then finally, the day arrived, March 16th, 1926, when he launched Nell. And it flew for 2.5 seconds, a momentous achievement. He had launched the world's first liquid-fueled rocket. Now he's known as the father of modern rocketry. Just 6 years later, Carl G. Janksi, an American engineer and physicist, had made an unexpected discovery while he was working at Bell Telephone Laboratories. So, he created an antenna, and this is the antenna. So he worked tirelessly, day and night, until he found out that the static was not coming from machines on Earth, but instead from a constellation in the Milky Way called Sagittarius. This discovery marked the first detection of radio waves from an astronomical object. We got to study the cosmos beyond the visible light. Fast forward to 1936, in a factory in Germany near a concentration camp, where Werner von Braun and a bunch of scientists were tasked by Hitler to create the V-2 rocket, also known as the Virgiltungswaffe Y. This rocket took 6 years to be built, and more than 10,000 concentration camp prisoners died during its creation. After completion, it was fired at Paris and Great Britain. After the fall of Hitler's reign, it was captured by the United States and the Soviet Union to be used for space research. Though it had a crude past, it did open the doors for future space exploration and provided critical advancements like the first pictures of Earth, the first animal in space, and even the first rocket to reach the exosphere. The Soviet Union obviously wanted to beat the United States, so they started early. The original plan was called Object D or Object D. It was an ambitious plan, but Nikita Khrushchev, the former Prime Minister of Russia, wanted to secure a first over the United States, hence pivoted to a simpler idea. This new idea was called Protyashya Sputnik Adyam, or the simplest satellite one. It was designed to be minimalistic yet functional, prioritizing speed and reliability. It was led by Sergei Korolev and was launched on October 5th, 1957 at the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan. July 21st, 1969 marked a momentous achievement in human history as the world witnessed humanity's first step on the moon. But how did humans even reach the moon? On March 25th, 1961, the then President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, gave a momentous speech declaring that the United States were aiming for the moon. This speech set stage for the Apollo program. The Apollo program did face many early setbacks, but persevered until July 16th, 1969, when the astronauts took off for the moon. So, after the great success of the Apollo program, NASA, the space agency of the United States, wanted to create a rocket which is more reusable, accessible, and much more cost efficient. Hence, they created the Space Shuttle program. The Space Shuttle program, many designs were given for the Space Shuttle program, but at the end, a Space Shuttle-like design was selected. The first Space Shuttle was flown in 1981, and the last was in 2011. Then, during the early 90s, the United States and Russia began discussing on the idea of a joint space station. This was to promote international cooperation, support satellite deployment, and improve space research. The idea was later finalized and called the International Space Station or ISS. The ISS was made up of different modules with various different functions, each joining together like Lego bricks. The first module was sent by Russia and the second was by the United States. They both attached on 6 December 1998 to form the original International Space Station. The ISS grew bigger and bigger as time went on, and more number of countries collaborated to form the modern International Space Station. This is the modern International Space Station. From got its humble rocket to International Space Station's triumph, or not forgetting India's recent success with Chandrayaan 3 and Mars Orbiter mission, also known as MOM, proves that space exploration is a testament to our limitless curiosity and boundless potential. These milestones aren't just achievements, they are beacons of inspiration, calling us to dream bigger and reach further. I'm sharing these stories with you today because the innovation in these milestones has allowed us to enjoy the luxuries we have today, like GPS, weather forecast, disaster management, and even television and streaming services, which I know all of you use. So, as you leave here today, I challenge you to look at the stars, not just with ambition, but with hope and wonder. The universe is vast, and our journey has only just begun, but the possibilities are truly limitless. Thank you.